This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
And I pay me himself, but would he be good Chelsea? So, sir,
God in the sense of teams near Naya Boma team in Amoya. Mubobo Muntiminchego, Raul Jimenez, ne Pedro Netote, Wolves, Mosamoko of Anthony Gordon. My United for moment, Yama England, 4 boys, don't go my bench or Mamma Match Liverpool. More dear, you keep on adding the English boys. Anthony Gordon, the better Chelsea. More person of Christian policy, more person of Pam Hakim yet, Mosamoko of Anthony Gordon already. Meanwhile, you don't have players on Mutimichego. Raheem Sterling, Neka, Habesi, Boboli, Tugusa. As a man, I'm a striker. Mosamoko of a player, or Baby Mutim.
They may buffuni sike daso. Ne place me no ayen san fan ka omo ho loan.
Kono Gallagher ne Amando Bro. Chelsea. I mean, ma de kunti amoye sa. Mi hwalo ba mi yan sike 30. Mo twetwe mo na asembutia. AC Milan say ready am for 150 mra for Rafael you. And you know, first of all, I don't understand the transfers of Chelsea. Now, me next speak ebeye Rio Ferdinand ne ma sa akabum.
Yeah.
I reply Graham Souness. Or say Casemiro nye great player. And I Rio Ferdinand akachen say enye Sky Sports omu ni Champions League. Nti yem say ya unya bi nhwe wo ho. Nti won hwe Casemiro bo nti no kasa. And Massa and so they are to be a man ne say ono an kasa Graham Souness ne ball ben o boy ya. Okoka say obi enye great player. Wesley Fofana, you know, ono ntine say oni demu a Leicester City for 72 million pounds. The last bit plus add-ons. Still, I'm say David. City come the bond 85.
For now, 30 million pounds.
For now, 25, 30. Now players now more the ball.
They never match Chelsea. They cost 70.
Our 25 no for fun and roll. You know what I say?
Me say they more they cost 70. Now also because I mean.
You know, first of all, one country.
And now on your for sale.
The only person on which I don't know. What's on the last game against Atlantic from you?
Yeah.
But you know, one thing I will be here and say, the BI a England for the cheese or high pomo players. I'm a more players the boy. But one country in recent times, almost players are bored, damn most of them. And move on to me live up to 8 billion in France for. So I check French players are more bored, papa.
Wow.
Check it, Thibaut Bakayoko. Check it, Thomas Lima. Check it, Kelele Mbappe. She's up, she Osman Dembele. Togan in Dombele. Players here, you can say they want me buy Mbappe.
Yeah.
Omo bought in, but none of these guys, and they move on with me live up to it. She Togan in Dombele. Omo ye and the news in the things done in Po. But about Tottenham was want me more.
Griezmann.
Since crowd there, Basa for say, I let come out for na head down on mom fan more born on the bench. It did you know. Wesley Fofana didn't make at Chelsea never me go Milan screen at 70. Most Mope Wesley Fofana. Why is it? Because Coach FN Brendan Rodgers 3 back and Wabati say. But Milan screen is an upgrade. He has also been part of the 3 back from Antonio Conte to Diago's Openia Feno. Simeone Inzaghi 3 back and Waboni. And he's a world-class player, a consistent performer. Chelsea is almost Wesley Fofana. You know how I agree. He's a 21-year-old guy. He's a good player. But you know, any who Obi mission against won't be granted Gabriel Martinelli. Or to left, right, center. But one thing is that the boy is poised to play for Chelsea.
21 years.
Yes. You know, when you be a national team, or a young player, he's a starter for his national team. Until you open the anti-asio, there be. Only Anthony Gordon and Mupen will be a national team. And why are Chelsea pushing for these players? Because teams now Chelsea no more competing. So more players are they sign players that play and mostly start for their respective national teams. What's not for Fofana is good. He's a young player. Medical can say Chelsea 3 back into our Thomas Tuchel. At the back on why and say on person or best starting Cesar Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva and Koulibaly. Into Brebia or statue man or the young player back Babekahon. Inti Koulibaly on the left, Thiago at the middle, not the James Ababeka home. Because he will need someone when it comes to recovery. Obeti be a Tumrika, and they are joining the old guards in defense. And he feels going in for a young player to be part of the 3-back will be okay. I agree when it comes to going in for a young player. But you know, player where they say, Okwana could do 72. Now Leicester City says no. You know, I'm still at Chelsea put you for. And one of the people's report here said, what's the of one I didn't person Mudatuma? The next player they are going in for a Harry Maguire. That is interesting. But the point is that Chelsea will need one centre back. Almost say he is warmly comfortable at his position now. They say in Chelsea, and that is the best place for him. Utie United supporters now. It is interesting. But you know, I mean, people say Leicester City players na Nkasa when they bid through 70 million or rejected building. I agree, they've not been performing lately. Now say Brendan Rodgers almost like no. But offer Vestergaard, offer Kaglas Oyunchu, offer John Evans, offer Daniel Amati, offer James Justin, offer Timo Castagne, almost back 4, almost back 5, almost defenders in Anamabo. You know, I don't think any of them is even close to 50 million.
Wow.
Come to the MidField of Ndidi, Javi Barnes, Ayenzo Perez, Obeka Jimmy Vardy, Obeka Kelechi Iheanacho, Obeka James Maddison, Krano. Newcastle United, the 40 million a buy. And for me, in terms of talent, Euro Telemann is just around 30-40 million euros. And he is a centre back as well. So I'm even surprised. Checking the ball now, it's even ahead of midfielders and then the attackers.
Okay.
Let's start it for me. Why did not still insist they are not ready to sell that particular boy?
Akwesi Safo Kantanka Airport Residential Area Accra Ede na no abeto asemimu kakra. Akwesi say, except for the fact that there was a clause that Todd Boehly must purchase a certain number of English players in a transfer window, and are being forced to do so. I don't see any reason why Chelsea should even consider that Anthony Gordon guy this window. We have the likes of Pulisic and Odoi on the bench struggling for playing time. Each of them 100% better than Gordon. It's an absurdity. Why go for that guy? Why go for the guy, especially at that outrageous price? Oh, Akwesi Safo. And and so every yentu as well.
You know, I want to know. Calibers not doing in Bocheno. I don't want to talk about team Hakim Giachi team are only happy. Team Christian policy team are only happy. And these are upgrade over the player that you are going for. The only issue is the age. And he hasn't been exceptional for the Everton side. Nine Sankoda almost a Pecolo Ganaga and then Amano Roja. Frank Lampard person or Bomo was a Bremusun. No Jimusika in our Kugu or my council, maintain on that particular day.
More for so like I'm going to say on for congratulatory message, Emra, or the Abba, or the buy. Now, also, yes, congratulations for the dubious victory. And the buy for on Chelsea da, and now matching as early as 3:1 a.m. No, sending me message. Now, what try say more realistic and this passionate analysis. Okofa in Abia ESPN for discussions we on Liverpool Man U game. No, now I'm doing a lot on key guys now. For Liverpool.
Okay.
The honor, I just say, more realistic and dispassionate analysis. No, if we buy, no, you never come be a fast walk.
I don't pay me. I'm who's my message. MZ or the brown and
3-1. Okay.
You know, Munko Wolverhampton. Your fresh striker be Raul Jimenez, Munko Fano. Nemunya baby, I'm on an animal. But at some 30 million Ramos Munko for Bamiyan.
Okay.
Sikanes, Moko de 60 of Anthony Gona. You know, they're inventing so they are Sembia to Ja. Nana somebody to Jane say, Cristiano Ronaldo, Neman Crano, Dinama, you and Imono, or Muntimemo board. Menen Adrian. First of all, you know, I'm sending some minimum say, oh, more boy, and I say,
okay. You into Tiana? Who's in Tizo? Okay, Kakrebi.
They're playing with less pressure.
Thanks, Adam.
Than Ronaldo being there, which I understand he commands that kind of respect, demands the ball.
They also break quicker.
But I also think as well, there's a time where you've looked at Rashford and Sancho in certain areas of the pitch, and even Bruno, and it's like they want to go and do what they want to do, maybe beat someone another shot, but they look up and see Ronaldo there. They get caught in two minds.
Totally agree with you.
So maybe, and listen, again, it's no slight on Ronaldo, but maybe these players, will play better. It sounds crazy because you're talking about
I don't
someone.
think it does sound crazy.
But
I don't think we would have seen United break with that pace and determination.
Because he can't play like that anymore,
No, that's
unfortunately.
right. He can't.
Dear Darren Ben, person or say be at Masha, Sancho, Rashford. To the be almost jibos and Anna Langasiama, Trent Alexander, the Montiti family. Rashford, the Faha, no Van Dyke, Mowbray. Omo person omo yes at the moment omo pedi omo ti omo se Ronaldo on na chese born o se contem because upana dey se pass na contem a obeto no nsa na bobefu enu nti na general the absence of him those guys live up to it billing. I disagree. Me jitum say o bobo ama say wa bobo da among you some more big guys a part of your squad say unyo be a self confidence bebre ba etimi to so but general Cristiano Ronaldo ba Manchester United no. Enye game we nkwa na wa ma asa amrante ne boy. United played against Brentford and I agree the game against Liverpool if you look at the tenacity and the intensity in terms of play. So we check the level of pressing scheme and the pace of the game and the number of times United added up in terms of defense. You know, what check the recovery of Bruno Fernandes and Christian Eriksen age. Bon yemunye ni akati wo tumrika pana ebe ye nwa. Again, I also believe Ronaldo's presence in that particular game can be slow. The United build up and how they transit in terms of play. But you know, Manchester United kwa enko yen obiye nim say their first problem is your defense. The second one is their midfield, and that is not the issue of Ronaldo. Moreover, this is not the first time Rashford is playing without Ronaldo. I agree. So checking the numbers now, the presence of Ronaldo, no Rashford numbers never fame. But pick will be the same Anthony Martial. After excellent season, was the first time of free Monaco buy. What has been his input in the United setup? And of course, we are not Ronaldo. Ban and ranting into memo. My fan could say Ronaldo hunty. And I'm ranting the Pedro Mutiano Mashomo. No Muntimimo. Those guys are simply not excelling. They just had one off excellent game against Liverpool. Maybe going forward they can excel. But when they played against Brentford in their first game, there was no Ronaldo in the starting lineup, and I'm ranting into member. Into my almost deep in form and almost dismal consistent performance for Manchester United and fan coach Ronaldo. There be Rashford who do team Jana General on found new Premier League. The same thing applies to Sancho, the same thing applies to Anthony Martial. Into Yemma Ronaldo rested. Marseille supporters now at the picture to be aba General. Marseille supporters they celebrate say so opening ba be piemu ko ade na that arrive in mu aside because the last time a PSG lose to the finals of the Champions League omo kotwere say they are the only club in France to win the Champions League. So imagine Ronaldo joining them with Alexis Alejandro Sanchez, na Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, Neymar on the other side. Nianya PSG versus a Olympic Marseille. But as the stands now, Bruno Fernandes aka almost so omunim to Ronaldo be kwa na obet na. But they say he want to stay and everything shows Ronaldo will stay unless say in the final minute in be free mobile. But will Ronaldo consider joining Marseille instead of Manchester United? You know, a time and then Krabia and beat me actually.
Yeah, to aso kakra bi. Now ba mebusa asasem way. He's calm, physical, athletic. He reminds me of Patrice Evra. Refenan and abrante ana uni gidi onu no. Tyrell, Malaysia. All kind of wasem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pandit
nyina bo abrante na bazo.
He was exceptional.
Onko na uni gidi onu bako.
And just one excellent game. Dinwa and just why bibia. Mejitum and I'm not the only person. Mejitum and I'm a match now and he was my man of the match. Not even Evra. The game he played was a typical Ashley Cole type of football. Watch me cry, me man fanko. That was not Evra. Evra was good. He will give you surging rounds, add creativity, or defending good there. But Ashley Cole was a complete package in terms of defending. Into a branch and a ball of boy and a young player. Not a rival big game. I will be expecting Man United say Liverpool for the best soldier gomes because the last time was disastrous for the United team and Old Trafford and St. Crofoko had on Pebiano to have a young player. The player to compete with a open air look sure no and yet Abrante Fenetaria Malaysia. Na di no abemasa performance we and we create the never kutuka Gilma Santos no Roberto Carlos and Marcelo. That was an exceptional game from Taria Malaysia, and I said,
Dear match said,
going forward.
Let me go in.
Oh, there be going forward. But even Salah ball game there, but this guy, you know, he was just super. Or a young player.
Yeah.
So this is in Anko year, you can still give him more time. Coaching in a better and performance or the my generals or also that is look show PPP team by January. Because Man United fans oh here. Say World Cup na Harry Maguire and Harry and Hobeka because he's going to warm the bench for months. Luke Shaw on England led back or on home Babeka.
Yeah.
Those are the issues. Would Eric Ten Hag that confidence?
The Malaysia bet me 2 Luke Shaw, right?
Per the performance if you continue like this.
Okay.
Because Luke Shaw, the last time Mama saw performance in the when he won the best player for Man United.
Okay.
But this season last season ko ye. So what to say England will lose their left back, they will lose their center back in Harry Maguire. And you know to compete and fight for these politicians within the ranks. Because so these are English boys and these are national team materials. You have barely 2 months to play at the World Cup. Will the coach still have confidence to bench Luke Shaw, bench Harry Maguire and play these guys? And not going forward in the area. But in the game against Liverpool, he was just up there with the very best.
So Chelsea call for Wesley Fofana and Gordon. What of Manchester United, Anthony Ajax? You see, 68 and rejected. What is almost prepared? 80 million pounds for that boy.
Yes.
Anthony
Bonedi. Anthony should be around 45-50. Anthony Bonedi.
What the other prize players?
You know, some me heard you almost.
Market na say.
Lewandowski
at 34 is costing close to 50.
Serious.
You know, Anthony should be around 45-50.
Besides, attack is a command huge fee or market.
Okay. There be our Fofana 20 to 25, 31.
Who must have player?
Fofana. Yeah. You know, this is this is a player who this is a proven player compared to Fofana. When he played for the Brazilian national team, and didn't you watch him in the Champions League?
Yeah, sure.
Fofana no only French national team player. Champions League name Crawford on Bobreno Mobi.
Okay.
He is not among the top 10 centre backs in the Premier League. He is not. Until that figure no undeserved. Anthony 80 na omoke kanjinwa. Born na omoke kanjine boarding. Anthony should be around 45-50. But I asked for no man who say United for no epic player no, and the boy had decided to leave. At the end of the morning, the agent the about to TV no say, "Omo Man United against Liverpool." And a guy never decided to omo last game omo boy no, you know, on kahon. And when a Brazilian decides, sikane ba, you know, at the end of the and United need him. Makasa was so way bad right. Right for ne Sancho compete was roho. Na Masha ni Ronaldo mfamumu anymore. Eriksen ne Bruno mfamumu omonso mpre. Na Fred ne Casemiro dia wayi ne ho. Nti Harry Maguire ne sesi Lisandro Martinez na aba be first choice. Nti Harry Maguire ne Varane nso mfamwani. Wan-Bissaka ne Dalot mfamwani. Luke Shaw ne Talia Malaysia mfamwani na Kamtisi ne nye king. Esa obi abayire no. Senye sa na se omo emema obi abobi sa ate se de bia omo ye no na age no a. Omo be koso ahwie sa.
Yamrana wura Germany na Italy kakra na fans na omo so ho no. Omo so hu de ekoso kakra e ho. Lebra na kakra na fi wura hin Andy.
You know, PG for na ya de bia menso eno te se modie na. Omo so omo mpele Leandro Paredes, but omo ko for Fabian Ru mentiase. And nipa all yes are deals in our clearly. These days, who say most of the sporting directors no mobano. I am with your mukrum for the bad teams in him. Leonardo Befa PH and you who a lot of Brazilians are or the mobile. So only in bar, I'm cool for it. Yahu Edu Gaspar, a can or de Gabriel or de Martinelli or de Jesus Saba. You who Eric Abidal days in Barcelona. How ultimately French guys and Baby PM in Barcelona. Now it is the turn of Luis Ocampos or Paris Saint-Germain, or the Ventin Haba, or the Renato Sanchez Haba, all in central midfield. And omo peso omo offloadu Abrantia fel Leandro Paredes. No Coco Pimu Juventus. Yaka Se utie Mbappe contract na omo ne sign no. Ene nkomo a akoso a omo pese omo te the South American contingent ne so because those guys are very powerful. Marquinhos, Lionel Messi, and then Neymar da Silva Santos. Yeah, Branty FN Paredes, Fabian Angel Di Maria de omo di come and bye. We heard a comment if you Nasser El Khelaifi before the start of the league on. But since in the chance, you know, and some are costing within the ranks and over the weekend. Christopher Galtier in some by before Mugi Momo Bebona, it's a penalty by Kylian Mbappe, and also taking a penalty. No. There are issues between the South America contingent and the French contingent. No, and open your fellow Luis Ocampo is to take advantage of that. Now, I'll take the South American contingent. The reason why our person offload Leandro Paredes, Eddie Cocopi, a team friend Juventus, because Enclave Bane say, Omoni open your friend Mauricio Marcelli, the director for Napoli, Aquacusia. Omo person Omode Kelonovas, Coco team friend in Napoli. No more Branty friend Fabian Rue. Because Fabian Rue decided to say, the contract and the years will be extended. And you know, a young one say, who Jap Paredes coin, no Aquacufa Fabian Rue. Moreover, Renato Sanchez is a good player. Ventina Bari in the few games I with A. Marco Verratti in midfield, things are working for them. And I'm going to be a Janda Herrera coin. I'm going to feel able Bukuni. I'm so surprised. So, more Pam Abranti FL Leandro Paredes. No more go in for these guys, Omra. It will be a better deal for A team, my friend, A Juventus, looking at their midfield and the absence of Paul Pogba. Omudi Omnia Paredes, a baby Omudi. But PSG again, you know, I'm fully surprised. Okay. They are not thinking about the squad depth and going forward in the Champions League. So which teams now, like Manchester City, like Madrid, like Bayern Munich, who have a lot to show in midfield now. How you are going to suffer in the absence of these guys? Okay. A proven one, and it will be a wire form part of the chemistry of the PSG midfield. But at the end, when the political arena and you have no option than to accept it. And to do it for me, or many a goodbye, and you know, I'm also surprised Chelsea and Man United are not going for Paredes. Okay. Because Momo midfield, no, they are not going to Gallagher be a idea. It's more than Kovacic ne kanta mo bebre papa.
Kovacic, good news is he was set training.
Yes, I was. And no, he was part of.
Yeah, why it was set training as in Rantino. Good news.
Yes, yes, but you know,
injury boost.
Yes, but the Paredes Man United and Chelsea should be chasing that boy. No Bebomo number 18 in the Mamu. Okay. In the absence of these guys. We need a major transfer.
Good morning, Sergio. Wife, where is the remote? Husband, Arsenal. Wife, what do you mean? Husband, on